Yes, I guess we're just talking about Falcon and Winter
Whoa,
Soldier now.
yeah.
I guess we're just talking about it.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the Positivity Report. It's a Friday. It's fun Friday.
Drums.
Mortal Kombat came out last night, too. Did you know that
Yes, it did, and I was aware of it, and I cannot wait to watch it over a few cans of ale. Are you a Scorpion guy?
I am a Scorpion
I always
guy.
had you figured for a
Yep,
Scorpion guy.
yep.
I myself in a Sub-Zero sort of mood.
You know what?
And I
You
have
always
been.
seem like a Sub-Zero guy, and you know
Thank
who
you.
Ken is. Ken is by far
Reptile.
Raiden. Oh, I was going to say Raiden.
Oh, okay.
Raiden. I'm thinking the original Mortal Kombat. I
Oh,
don't need these
yeah, I
new
never-
characters, but they're like reptiles and they're like this guy and that guy. There's like 400 characters now. Just give me the old guys. Give me Raiden. Give me Sub-Zero. Give me Scorpion. Give me Goro. Give me Baraka. Like once Mortal Kombat 2 came out, that's when Josh Macuga signed off. But guess who's? But apparently there's more characters now.
You know who our own resident Johnny Cage is that young man Mark Riley
Yes, he
right
tries
there,
to
who
fix
is, honey, don't touch the wires unless you know where they go.
We need to get a new monitor for down there.
And I would say Ikaika
That would
is
be
is the guy that would pop up in MK2 that would say toasty. Toasty. I think that's the Hawaiian hunk.
Totally. And the Hawaiian Hunk is very good at video games, Mark Ellis, so you know that he was very good at Mortal Kombat.
Ikaika, you good at Tetris?
Didn't you see me play Tetris and we're streaming
That
it?
doesn't answer the question.
Yes.
Are you good
Yeah,
at Tetris?
he's very good.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I sense the challenge coming. With the
Alright.
true king of Tetris, Mark Ellis.
Thank you.
I've watched Mark Ellis play Tetris
goat.
in a Chili's bar,
Uh-oh.
and I watched women fall at his feet and men want to be him and be with him.
It was quite the scene.
When I get that Game Boy in my hands, just something changes.
Yep.
Mild-mannered Mark Ellis turns into Superman. I watched a little bit of Speed the other
Yeah,
day, too.
it's a good one.
It's a fun movie.
It really is.
Fun movie.
I think that my favorite part of Speed, the underrated part of Speed, is that Jeff Daniels at the bar is basically like a good combination of you and me both. When he's hammered, and he's like, "I'm gonna go have some sex." It's like he's been hammered off light beer at a cop bar, right? I want to go to a cop bar so bad. That's something that was like, Ken, you've been to a cop bar, haven't you?
What's it like?
Yeah, tell us the things.
No, well, I've been to like police barbecues. Because they can't function with normal folks well. So, yeah, which is why they have cop bars. No,
Yeah.
I've done the other thing where me and a cop buddy and some friends dressed up as like 80s rockers for a theme party we were having. We're like, let's go to a local bar. We walked in. And the whole bar was like, "Why are undercover cops here?" And it was a scene. We had to leave fast.
Yeah, I
There's
feel
Ken.
like I want to do like sort of a study in the wild to be at a cop bar and just watch them drink in their natural habitat. But as soon as I walk in, they're gonna know that they've been infiltrated. You know, unless they think, oh look, Officer McGillicuddy has a chubby son who's now an adult, and I guess we'll let him run around. Stillwell is just gonna be here. They're gonna know that I'm not one of them, so they
Stillwell.
might hold it back a little bit.
Mark has looked like an undercover cop since age 13. It's that I think that's who let the cop in. It's kind of like the guys that would walk around concert parking lots like, "Hey, you kids, really excited about Tom Petty, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get those cool beers? Could I have one?
Yeah.
Get out of here, you narc!
well,
I'm trying to do nitrous in a parking lot. Get out of here!"
because of my old job, I dressed like an off-duty FBI agent and everything. And remember, we went to that Menounos party, and her security guy came up to me as we were walking in and goes, "You cop?"
That's
I was like,
awesome.
"No, I'm here to party with everyone." "Are you sure? You got to disclose it." It was really awkward and weird.
Ken was just going up to like groups of conversationalists,
Yeah.
and he would just say things.
Wow,
trying to blend
Maria
in.
looks as happy birthday to Maria. Am I right, guys?
Hey,
Cheers, chin chin, as they say in old Italia.
Just trying to be way too friendly, but not getting any of their modern. Hey, you kids look like you're taking care of business,
Yep.
like back when Turner Overdrive.
Yep.
Anyone want to put on a bread LP?
Hey guys, I'm going the distance. I'm going for speed. Am I right? Yeah. Huh?
I'll tell
You
you
leave
what,
cake out of it.
Jeremiah was indeed a bullfrog, wasn't he?
Wow,
Huh?
yes, he was.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Mark, the other side. Have you ever, as a comic, walked into a bar where you're like, "Thank God I'm the comic, or I'd be dunked in the toilet head first"?
Oh, yeah. I love being a comic at a bar. Because, I mean, my philosophy on life is as thus. I always feel like when I walk into a new room, there's people there. I always feel like I'm the coolest guy in the room.
Right.
But I
You're like
also
Poochie.
have the knowledge and the wisdom to realize that I am not
Yeah,
the
that's smart.
coolest guy in the room. So it's the yin and the yang of the existence that equals the zen of being Mark Ellis, which is
That's
why I don't. Unlike Ikaika, I don't long for the long pieces. I don't get panicky when I haven't had a long piece in a while. I know it's on its way, and that is the way of the Tetris.
Taking it back to Tetris. I've also
The
discovered
Tetris challenge has been put on the table
It's
here.
been
Also,
there.
I've been trained by Russia to
Also,
dominate the game of Tetris.
I can confirm Mark Ellis's sneaky goodbyes at parties has now become the opposite of Martin Mull's Gene Parmesan character in Arrested Development, where he enters a room with a weird disguise and the late Jessica Walter goes, "Ah, Gene!" It's the other way around. Saturday,
No idea what that reference means, but it sounds great.
It's
Saturday
so
at the-
good. It's so
Saturday at the
good.
party, we were like, "Where's Mark?"
Yeah.
He did it! He did it! He left us!
I'm out.
Yep.
I'm out.
See, Mark leaves because he just wants to go home. I leave because I'm too intoxicated to be around people. And so, thus, goodbye.
That's when you
Goodbye.
leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stick around for an extra 10 minutes. and then you
Hey, guys, I think it's
Are you the kind of guy that
I-
because there's two kinds of, there's people like me who know that it's coming
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, I better get the hell out of here, or I just want to go home.
Yeah.
You seem to be the guy that doesn't realize it's time to leave until somebody else gives you a look like, hey, you should probably get out of here. Do you need a little nudge from like an awkward look or someone being like, why did he say that? Or like,
Yeah.
is that guy dancing on a fire?
Yeah.
Like, what is the impetus for Josh Macuga to actually leave? Because it doesn't seem like your internal metronome tells you.
Well, it's threefold. One, I have a wife, and if she's at the party, I'm getting a she gets one
Sent
of
by
those.
angels to keep you alive.
Correct.
Yeah.
One of
Hey, you're
these.
about to get one of them.
Okay.
You're about to get one of them. What are we
yeah,
looking at?
right.
Next week, maybe?
Yeah.
We're gonna put the whole kit and caboodle together.
Yeah.
Mark, I hear there's a wedding chapel in Brawley. Call in your
love
name.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Probably good rates. Affordable rates.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Blarg marry off.
You can go to
It's
that
an
rest,
inside joke. but
Go to
it's
that
funny.
rest stop for the reception.
Yeah, oh, it's clean.
The cleanest rest stop in the world.
That is cleaner than any church I've ever been in.
100%.
really is.
I've been in St. Bede's Church. That's where George Washington, Thomas Jefferson used to go pray there.
Really?
Nothing. It's a St. Bede's Church. Been there since the 1600s. Got nothing on the cleanest gas station in the world at
the
the
world.
border of Arizona and California.
It looks
Yep.
like a castle. If they're not serving you at the counter, they're literally cleaning. Whereas when you go to a church, it's a 94-year-old woman that's been there. Like, I only have a mop.
Yeah.
And the Lord, if you want cleaner stuff, go to the gas station.
It's a true story. This is a true story. We pull up there on the way back from the Arizona gig, and Josh and I we got a hot dog, something like that. Ken got a bowl of chili, and you know what he did with that bowl of chili? He dumped it on the floor and he lapped it up like he's a dog because the floors are just that
So
clean. You can
clean.
lick chili off the floor.
Have you ever been to a place where you're walking and somebody's mopping you behind your footsteps so as to never show a footstep? That's how clean this gas station was.
You're assigned your individual mopper when you walk in.
Hello, welcome to the gas station. Would you like me to mop your steps?
We joke. It really. We got to do
Yeah.
footage next time. It was
Yeah,
incredible.
It was the best. It was the best.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. This is the Positivity Report. We're here every single weekday.
gonna say, what's the name of the show?
Yeah. Monday through Friday. Mark Ellis usually here on a Friday. Somebody in chat says "Let's Be Cops" is a good movie. Victor Pavi
Thank
said
you.
that. Your GD right it
Thank
is.
you. Yes, it is.
Mark and I will continuously die on that hill whenever asked. You guys can join the Bucket Club. The GPA.fun is our website. Merch.thegpa.fun. Mark Riley's got a shirt on. He's not on camera. Mark, why don't you just walk behind here real quick? Just
Yeah,
walk
come
me-
on, model
man.
it.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Come
I'm
on.
always your monkey.
Show it
you
off.
know,
Come
just
on.
dancing. Okay, hold on, guys.
Dance,
Okay.
All right, let's see. Which NFC West team is Mark representing today?
here
It
we
is
go.
the Seahawks.
He's like, I like the Ramhawks. There it is. Look at that shirt.
Look at this shirt.
Look at how sexy that man looks.
It is a nice shirt.
Boy, I can't wait to
It's a
see
really nice
the
shirt.
Ramer Niner Hawks this year. They're my favorite team of the NFC.
Niner Hawks.
The 49er rolls.
I know we got Claire Lim coming up. But,
Yeah, we do.
I think we should check in with Mark Riley.
Yes.
He's got. He
Why?
wants to get some stuff off his chest.
Yeah.
Because he had something up his ass. And
Yeah, it did. It was a camera.
Mark, we were worried about you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everything good over there.
Everything's good, everybody. Yes, I had my MRI yesterday. I had a little
Okay.
prostate thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The doctor was a little concerned. I had a week of just being a little scared. We're okay down there,
Good,
folks.
good.
Everything
Hey,
is
there we
We're
go.
okay.
Knock on wood to keep
Prostate,
it so.
prostate.
You're all
Yes.
clear, kid. Let's blow this thing and go
Let's
home.
go.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like Han Solo is flying around in the Millennium Falcon down there sometimes, going, woohoo, kid. Yeah, everything's fine. It's just a little bit of an infection, and we just got to deal with it.
Turned out to be a junior mint.
Here's what I will say, kids. Kaiser Permanente. What the hell, man? What
Wow.
the hell?
What'd they do?
They just ignore it.
Last year when I had the issue that I went into the
Yeah.
doctor, they went, oh, we do this thing now with the prostate. Just through your blood. You're fine.
Ah.
I went,
Really?
You're not gonna do the
Yeah, you
you're not gonna do the thing.
Look forward to the poke every
Let
now and
that be
again.
a lesson for all you men out there with advancing years. Put the gloves on. Get
Yeah.
up there.
Ken, I think
Yeah.
you sounded like the beginning of a prostate medication commercial perfectly.
He really did.
You're like, men over 40.
Men
Are
over
you
40.
experiencing prostate issues? It's Ken's voice. He just came
Yeah.
in perfect cadence, perfect everything.
Are you laying on the bed tired and finding an excuse to not have sex again? Well, while you're there in that downtime, put on a glove and put a finger up your butt and feel your prostate. You want to make sure it's okay.
Boy, that sounded familiar.
Yeah, as he gets towards the end, he tends to lean into his "you got go" picture. So like by the end, it's like you got go prostate.
You got
kid."
no prostate.
Either got a movie or a prostate infection, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Coming in about 5 minutes. Oh, she's in. Claire Lim is
She's
here.
in.
Wow.
All the way. So before we bring in Claire Lim, real quick, not only is Claire Lim our UK guest this morning, we have some UK guests this evening on Josh Brady, 4 p.m. Pacific.
This
Luke Eldon and his girlfriend Lauren, okay, coming to you all the way. Lauren, a big Manchester City fan. Luke, a big Liverpool fan. Both teams have exited the Super League.
Uh-huh.
They are back into the Premier League. The fans got what they wanted. All the players said this is some BS. They're going to be competing. It was Lauren's birthday on Monday. Her only wish was that Luke get his shit together and come on Josh Brady together as a couple. So they're going to be at the 4 o'clock. Then another doubleheader, back-to-back doubleheaders,
You
Ken.
keep doing these.
I know.
You're gonna run out of gas.
But
true.
Is he a robot?
we got a nice $5 super chat from Brendan Trude. Here's to Mark's Pristine Prostate. That's his new Twitter handle, Pristine Prostate.
At pristine prostate.
At Pristine
Yeah.
Prostate.
And
I don't
MVP.
tweet much. It just kind of comes out very slowly, but it's there.
Mark, you know how GPACharity is the Prince of the Islands? You are the Prince of the Prostate.
I don't want that.
Okay.
We should time
don't like
Riley.
that. I
The next
reject
time
that.
Riley goes to take a leak, we should time it to see how many old man shakes he gives it afterwards.
Yes.
Because like, remember when you were a kid, you don't shake at all. You go in there, you pee, you leave, and then you stop at like a fast food place, and
Yep.
you're like behind some old guy at McDonald's, and you're like, what's he still doing there?
Yeah.
And then more comes out. You're like, oh my god, he's got like 3 dicks.
Yep.
It's
You
just like
gotta-
magic. He's like he emptied one, and then he's got to get the other one out, and there's like another 10-second pause, and then more still comes out, and you're like, hey, how many udders do you have
Yep.
to empty? Because I just got the one. When do I grow my second and third penis?
It's like Taylor Swift saying, you got to shake it up. Shake it up.
Is that what she was singing about?
I think that's what it was
totally.
about.
It was all about prostates.
No.
Everybody knows that.
A 50-year-old man writes all her lyrics. Here you go, Taylor. This is what the kids like.
You've got Go Song. This one's about me peeing at a rest stop outside Brawley.
This one's about you.
Some little chunky kid eating carrots was behind
You got in a fight with your boyfriend outside the sock hop, and then you went to the hamburger stand and made it, and there you go. There's your hit.
I'm in a prostate of mind. No?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
New York's prostate
I
of
like,
mind?
I like
Shoot.
that, actually.
There's something there.
There, Billy
There's
Joel,
something there.
come on, we'll get there. But also on the doubleheader tonight, because Zach Myers is in Charleston, South Carolina, recording the new Shinedown album,
Woo,
but
which
he's
I wrote.
leaving next week, apparently, for a little while. We figured we'd get him on Josh Brady right away. So Eric Bass and Zach Myers in the Josh Brady doubleheader. They'll be on at 4:30.
Wow. Okay.
So big
that's
time.
That's a big time.
Big doubleheader.
How much do you charge to watch something like that, Josh? I would expect to pay up to $39.99 for such a doubleheader.
Mark, right now, if you join the Bucket Club,
Uh-huh.
the GPA.fund, you get all of this action for free. If you don't, you still get it for free, but you cannot join our Discord where you can put in Josh Brady categories. And this afternoon, Super Chats and Streamlabs will be open. You guys can give me a company to do a fake sponsor of, and I will do it on the program.
Yeah, and
How about
yesterday we had a members-only GPA Q&A.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. And we actually had members on the show. I got to
Members.
talk to Brendan Truitt, Lauren
Boom.
Romo, Khalid out in Saudi Arabia, old
Boom.
hands off. It was a lot of fun.
See, there you go.
What
and
a
we
group
are
of salesmen we have.
And we're also having a drink up this evening where we're going to be playing a new game called All Pong. and I just created it this morning in my shower.
What time's that start?
What?
It starts, yeah.
Five,
All Pong.
5?
It's like the All Spar, but it's Pong.
Okay.
Like around 5:15, right after
Yeah.
Josh Pretty, we're gonna go right in. So check your email if you're a founder or a Bucket Club member. You're gonna get that drink up. You're gonna get that drink up.
Gives me some motivation
founder's glass houses.
to finish my writing early.
Yeah, got
come
some
on
Bud
over
Light
here.
over here
Could
for
bring
you.
some All Pong.
Yeah.
Play some All Pong.
Yeah, I mean, again, you
Um,
can twist my arm into. You know, Josh, I can get a good look at a bull's ass by sticking my head up there, but wouldn't you rather take the butcher's word for it?
Boom! Mark Ellis still got it. Tommy boy.
Wow.
Every Friday, this is the heat that comes in here. Coming off the street. Do you like to party? Do you like to get down?
I know we got Claire coming up here.
Nope, that might be a McDonald's song. I'm not doing
No,
it.
it's
I'm
not.
not joining
I
in.
think that's Phil Collins. All she wants to do is dance.
Oh, that's Don Henley.
Oh, there you go.
There
Thank
you go.
And
Some of
make
the
my
solo
amends.
Don Henley could probably be Michael McDonald too.
Yeah, it could be.
You know?
Hey,
tried.
hey.
Streamlab Joshi.
Oh, do we? Nice.
Sammy Leon Mendoza
The
says,
legend.
"Hi guys, can I get some positive vibes sent my
Yes,
way? My
yes.
daughter fractured her arm falling off her scooter on Saturday. My son broke his arm playing hockey at school yesterday.
What?
It's been a rough week. Also getting plumbing done in my home, so it's been fun. Sammy Leon Mendoza, let me tell you something. Look at the camera. Lean close. You're going to get through this. This is just going to be a chapter in your family's history that you're all going to sit around and laugh about years from now. Remember the week we all broke everything, including the toilet? That was hilarious. We got through it. You're going to be okay. Yeah, Josh?
Agreed, Ken. I think what we need to do right now, Mark, break my arm. I will
Okay.
join the Mendoza family in solidarity.
We're gonna give a little body bag game. By the way, that's what Washington called when like every one of their players got injured against Philly in 1990, and it was at the Veterans Stadium because that field was basically just playing on cement. We had to use our emergency quarterback, Brian Mitchell, who should be in the Hall of Fame. So I would make this bigger than it actually is my advice, is refer to it as your family as the body bag week.
Yeah.
So that everybody thinks about body bag week, and it's like, well, at least it's not body bag week because, hey, you got some fractures, you got some breaks, you got some plumbing. In a year, you're going to say, hey, I know you didn't get as good of a grade on the test as you wanted, but remember body bag week?
Yeah. Right.
So this is a teaching moment. Plus, you get a couple permanent markers, Sharpies. Kids love having casts.
Yeah.
Because all the other kids at
Turn it
school
into an
sign.
event.
I never broke anything.
Me neither.
And I
had
never
a
got the cast.
What the hell? I wanted to cast. I wanted Whitney Brown to sign my cast so bad because she was. Don't turn
Is that
my mic
A.
down,
Whitney
you
Brown, the
Don't you
talented
turn my
Whitney
mic down.
comedy
The
writer?
talented commentator, our weekend update.
Yeah.
Hey, Whitney Brown.
That's all.
Whitney Brown was my girlfriend in the 4th grade, and then she held Brandon Kaler's hand at a skating social in the 5th grade and broke my heart forever.
Brandon, you-
But guess who always texts me on my birthday? Whitney
Brandon.
Brown.
There you go.
No.
That's,
Brandon
that's,
Kaler lowered his hatchback car in the 9th grade, and everybody lost respect
that's
for him.
got to
after that.
stop. Amanda
Wow.
thinks that's got to
Yeah,
No,
stop.
the rise and fall of Kaler. What if I told you an 8th grader going into 9th grade was the coolest kid in school until one day his hatchback was lowered?
Yeah, that was the end of that, Mark.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, you guys ready for our guest today?
Let's do it.
Claire Lim, all the way from foggy London town, and I saw a picture of her and her lovely husband out on the town after lockdown was over. Claire, welcome to the program.
Hello, everybody. What is that accent? Chim chim chiree.
Sorry, Claire, that's all I've got.
It's cool. I'm saying
Okay.
it's a solid 6 out of 10. It's a solid 6.
I'll
out of
take
10.
That's all
that.
you
That's
can
pretty
hope
much
for.
like yeah, that sounds about right. Everything I do, about a 6.
It's like a field goal when you're down by 30.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Like a
Yeah.
strong average. You're a strong average. Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you,
liking
Claire.
it.
Claire, how's life? We love your red blazer. You look so formal for a friggin' Friday.
I don't know why. Well, okay, I'll tell you what happened, right? So I put on another shirt, but there was a giant stain on it because lockdown's been unkind. So
That's
I've
fair.
only wear joggers and dirty clothes now. So this is all I've got. This is it. So hi. Hi.
Hi.
By the way, top prostate content. This is what I'm here for.
Yes.
Isn't that good?
yes.
Isn't that great?
Get your prostate
Claire?
checked, Claire. You never know.
How's your prostate, Claire?
Yeah, I'm having my uterus looked at next week.
Yeah.
I've only got one answer to how's your prostate. You ready?
Yeah.
Born to be kings, princes of the prostate,
Yes.
fighting and free. Got your balls in my hands. that's about as much as I've got so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually cleared everything up for me.
That did.
I felt
Yeah.
it.
Cured him.
There,
Cured him.
if you ever need a jingle, I'm
we
here.
do.
You're the
My
best,
DMs
Claire.
are open, guys.
Claire's,
My DM.
Claire's getting a random call from me right before the doctor puts his finger up there. I'm like, Claire, I need you to sing it right now.
Sing it.
Please.
Sing it.
Sing
I
it.
want to sing it with you.
Sing the song.
Moon River.
How have we not gotten like a prostate musical? I feel like there is so much prostate content out there.
Well, there was the vagina monologues.
Right.
Yes.
And they were pretty there's Puppetry of the Penis, which was a popular
Yeah.
show.
How about-
Where's the prostate one?
The prostate
Yeah.
pantomime hour. Brought
There
to
you
you-
go.
Goals
Brought to you
of
by
the
Flomex.
prostate. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
telling you.
Yeah. Prostate rock.
I'm up for it.
I think you got to go kids show with this. I think you got to call it Petey the Plucky Prostate. And it's
Ooh.
just this prostate just down on his luck and just never quite can do it. But at the end of the day, Petey and his plucky attitude always get the prostate through.
Hey, everybody, I'm Prostate Pete.
Plucky Pete
got
and the
news
Prostate
for
sounds
you.
like a really, really shit band. So, yeah, would not be going to that gig. But, you go for it. You go, Mark. You go. Yeah.
Hey,
You pick
lockdown's
that.
over. We're excited to get out, even if it's just to go see Petey the Plucky Prostate.
Oh.
Prostate Pete and the Dick Nixons, they're going to be opening up. That's gonna be good.
The
Nothing like
Butthole
a-
Surfers.
Dick tips.
Yeah.
Butthole Surfers actually a good double bill. Body part bands.
Yeah, great one-hit wonder.
You know how they have like all these outdoor concerts
Almost
now, like
intentionally, by the way.
Coachella, whatever. We got like Body Part Cella.
Talking Heads.
Yep.
We could do Butthole
Oh.
Surfers.
Yep.
Little Feet.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that.
Sweaty
Cross.
Cankles. No, I trying to think of other.
Claire loves sweaty cankles. That's her thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to see what's under these socks right now. You know what I mean? Again, this is what I come here for: prostate content and cankle content.
Yeah.
Of course.
You
It's the
guys
best.
have cornered the market in all strange body parts. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. How are you guys though? How's life in LA? What's been going on?
Well,
Good, man.
we're vaxxed.
We're vaxxed and he's engaged.
I'm
Yeah.
engaged.
Did you hear Mark?
Congratulations,
Thank you, Wee
Ken.
Claire. Thank you, Wee
Yes.
Claire.
Yep.
Thank
yep.
you. Thank you.
What's your advice for living through the time of engagement, Claire? It's
Yeah,
an
give
interesting
us-
thing because you're definitely no longer single, and this is probably the time when you look at like a tax form or some sort of official government census, and you say, "Oh no, I don't know which box to check because I'm not single, I'm not
true.
married yet." Claire, how did you and yours get through the engagement period?
Yes.
I don't know. Like our engagement period was really small, and I'm not like a white wedding sort of girl. I was like, let's just get it done. I had an elasticated waisted wedding dress because I wanted to eat and move.
Smart.
I'm like a very low maintenance bride. I was just like, yeah.
Elasticated.
We were just, and then I never changed my name because it was too much admin. I'm very lazy, so
Yes.
I was like. Yeah, this is it. Nothing for us. We've been together now. This year it'll be 19 years we've been together. So it's a long time. And it'll be
Consecutive?
7, consecutive.
Okay,
Wow.
that's impressive.
No years off in
Yeah.
there. No injury
No,
timeout.
No
I'm
timeouts,
7
no
years
halftime.
married.
Wow.
7 years
so-
married.
Do you guys have one of those? Do you have one of those lists where it's like a hall pass? Is like if you see Chris Hemsworth on the street, your husband's allowed to be like, "Hey, Claire, no problem." I don't know why I always go Chris Hemsworth. I guess it's probably like the most beautiful man that this world has ever produced.
He's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, well, we don't have a hall pass thing. We've been on those like we've been at parties where other couples have gone, "Who's your hall pass thing?"
Yeah.
And
Those
I don't
couples
know,
were
like,
all trying to swing with you.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Yep. Where are your
I'm
keys?
like, and also, I'm a real picky bastard, you know. And unless they look like Keanu Reeves and John Wick, I'm not interested. So that's the bar is very high.
Sure.
And probably for Paul, I'm reckoning some kind of Monica Bellucci-esque
Oh, that's not
lady.
bad.
I was gonna say who would be Paul's and Monica Bellucci. You're pretty much picking the cream of the crop there.
I'll take you that one. Amanda's is Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's cool.
Like again, Josh is awesome. He's a burly man, but what are you gonna do?
There's nothing
What
I
are you
can
gonna do?
We see Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Guys, I can't.
My
do
only
it.
hope is if my significant other, who doesn't currently exist, if my significant other slept with Idris Elba, my only hope would be, hey, does he want to watch football with me after he wakes up?
Do we go?
American, European, I don't care, Mr. Elba.
Whatever
yeah.
you'd like, Mr. Elba.
Do you think you'd want to be James Bond in a movie? I'm sorry, you're still sleeping with her. I'm sorry. I'll be in the other room and
I'll
then.
be waiting.
Do you want me to put like a freshly in the microwave? Okay.
No, we never have that. We're a really boring couple. We're so
Nah, I
boring.
think
We're
that's-
kind of like we don't want to disrespect each other, so we just say nothing whilst all the other couples get drunk, and we just absorb and listen and go, oh, right, okay.
Oh, wait, I got a question then.
Yeah,
Okay,
go.
okay,
Yeah.
because you hear this from time to time. You hear, oh, we're a boring couple. We don't do that much. So how do Claire and Paul keep the spice alive? How do you keep the rope? What do you do? And you don't have to get into the gory details, but I'm just curious. Is it like a date night? Is it you set aside once a week? How do you keep the zest for?
Claire, I'd like you to answer honestly, and then I think we have somebody else that would like to answer, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, right. So this is gonna prove how boring we are as a couple. I'm sorry, like you're gonna be really disappointed. So to keep the spice alive, like we like a good karaoke night,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's gotta be Starship for me, and some kind of Duran Duran song for
Ooh.
Paul. Lots of gin, and just a lot of 80s. Or Friday night tonight, we like watch a lot of 80s videos and stuff on YouTube, and just like stuff our faces and drink tea and watch 80s videos.
Drink
and that
tea.
for me is happiness. I'm like
That's great.
happy. I'm very happy.
Her
very
name
boring.
was Rio, and she dances in the sand.
I this is why I like Paul, is because I feel like depending on which Duran Duran song he sings, that's the kind of night that Claire knows she's in for. So if you get a Rio, you get a Hungry Like the Wolf, it's going to be a good night. If Paul gets up there and he starts singing Ordinary World, you say, hey, honey, do we need to, are we okay here?
He just pushes his hair forward, just makes it into the little thing. Starts, like buttoning up his shirts and putting the big collars over the jackets. He's it's either that or it's the Crash Test Dummies. It's
Speaking of
one or the other.
prostates, I heard that guy had like a really deep prostate. That's how he
He
sings.
must.
Boy,
No, it's actually just his butthole singing. Yeah.
he shook and
Now-
lurched all over the church floor.
Oh, the lyrics are so depressing though when you
That's
listen
really
to these
depressing.
lyrics.
Yes.
You're like, what? They're like.
You see,
these
Josh,
lyrics
it was
don't-
really a song about.
Yeah, this is the Ken thing. Claire, Ken always has
He ruined songs for you.
Ken, you'll be like, you know what my favorite song is? I love Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. He's like, you know what that's about? It's about people getting murdered in streets. I'm like, "God, stop it!
That was about HIV.
See?
Semi-charged kind of life was a heroin addiction song.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help you.
I just
Yeah.
thought that Anthony Kiedis liked bridges. Apparently, you're doing heroin under those bridges.
I thought it was a tour of L.A.
I didn't know.
You can ruin every song
It's really
if you
true.
if you learn what the song was written about.
Yeah, that's
Every
true.
song will be ruined.
That's true.
Ken, I think you and my husband would get on very well.
Well, I'll be his hall pass if he's up for it. I'm game.
Yeah.
Like when we first got together, Paul used to really like listening to music at night on the little thing, and I wasn't really used to listening to music at night. I like silence when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And he put on this band he loves called the Red House Painters, right? Loves the Red House Painters. And he put on the song Michael, and it's really depressing. It kind of goes, Michael. Oh, it's really, really boring and depressing. And they're a good band, but you got to be in the mood. And I said to Paul, so what is this song about? And he turned around in bed and went, it's about his dead friend. I was like,
Yep.
lovely. Hey, feeling spicy tonight. Yes, let's go. So, yes.
You take the happiest song. Happiest song on earth. Hey, George, how did you come up with Here Comes the Sun? Oh, that was about me mom being cremated. Like, wait, what?
I love Layla. You mean Eric Clapton being obsessed with his friend's wife and using a lot of drugs until he almost died?
And then the guy who wrote the music for that ended up shooting 3 people.
Yep.
Yes.
True story.
See,
We just ruined a great 8-minute song for you.
Claire, and here's the thing. I'm over there going like, Layla's like a real pick-me-up kind of a song. It's just like, got my money. And Ken's like, it's about an unhealthy obsession about love. And I'm like, oh, God.
I have a great old person story about the song Layla. So this is my grandfather was visiting. Pop was visiting, and my dad and my brother are great musicians, and so they wanted to get the sheet music to Layla so they could play it. And so they put Pop in the car, and they go to Amory Music, and they all walk in there together. And Pop wants to be assertive, so he walks in, and he just gets bits and pieces of what Robbie and Dad were talking about on the way there. So Pop walks into Amory, and he walks right up to the front desk. He's like, "Hi, do you have the music for Leela by Eric Crampton?"
Love that. Yes.
Eric Crampton is actually a Peter Frampton cover band.
Yeah, and they play swap meets around the greater states.
Oh,
Correct.
man.
Yes. Claire, so wait, we saw on social media that you and your husband got to go out for a little date after lockdown. What are the streets like? Tell us everything.
Okay, so we've just come out of, or we're easing out of like a 4-month lockdown. 4 months since like in Scotland. So Scotland, England, Ireland, and Wales are kind of like the states in America. Everything kind of operates slightly differently.
Yeah.
So Scotland are still kind of, I think, in a lockdown, but we in England, we've come out of that, and the non-essential shops have opened. And I went into a shop the other day. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go into a shop and just buy something, you know, like underwear, because I really need underwear. And I was like, shit. So I went in and I lasted 5 minutes because I was like, I hate everyone. I hate this. It's too cramped. I don't like this. Crowds. I hate it. And I kind of like just evacuated. But Paul and I went out for a wee dinner, and it was so lovely because it was just a really nice feeling to talk to Paul face to face, not in front of the television, you know, and to actually look into his eyes and talk instead of going, you know, so do you want some, like, you know, do you want a snack, you know, do you want a cup of tea, you know, all the kind of like boring chat you have when you're a couple. So it felt nice, although it's really cold. It's still quite cold here. It's not like LA, you know, where it's like
It's
hot.
actually pretty cold here today.
Yeah, it's like, well, the thing is, right, my friend in LA goes, oh, it's really cold today, and he's wearing a sweater, but he's wearing shorts with it as well. And I'm like, mate, that's not cold. That is not cold. Put your legs away. You're lying.
Yeah.
You're
Fair enough.
lying.
Yeah, I don't care where you
So-
are in the British Isles. You know what cold is. Californians do not know what cold is. It's just relative to them.
It's cold for LA.
Yeah.
Walking the shores of the Fourth of Firth or the Firth of Forth. What is it? Firth of Fourth or Fourth of Firth? What is it, Claire?
The
For the
firth.
fourth?
The Firth of
Firth of
Fourth. Or
Forth? I don't know.
the fifth on fourth.
I had an old
fuck
Scottish
is
The
going
friend.
sixth
on
on
here?
seven?
You should. It's a thing that they say when they're talking about golf courses over
Oh,
there.
got it.
The Firth on fourth or some. It's some weird thing, and I've heard it mentioned when I'm watching the British Open.
Claire, when I come over to Scotland or the UK, can I stay with your parents while I play golf courses in Scotland?
Oh my God, I think probably staying with Paul's parents will be better. They will get you drunk.
Yeah.
And Paul's family are half Italian, so you'll
Ooh.
eat well.
this guy.
So yeah, I think you should. Yeah, absolutely. And the golf courses are amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
come to the UK.
Yeah.
Like, please come to the UK and do the golf courses. But
Yeah. All right. How much room they got there at Paul's parents'
Yeah.
place?
What's Paul's parents? Hello, Paul's parents. You don't know us, but we're here
Yeah.
to stay.
yeah, I'll send them this after. Hi, Sandra and David. Hello.
The plucky prostates of Paul's parents.
Oh.
Oh no!
Nothing like
Don't listen to the strange man with the hat. It's okay. Don't listen to the strange man with the hat.
Hi,
Forget
Dave. Hi,
his phone.
Sandy. I'm your new roommate.
Forget.
Hey, do you guys have any more snacks?
Nobody let Mark in your house. That's
Nobody.
that's what we've learned.
Okay, here's what I really want to know about going over there, Claire, because I'm a big fan of black unsweet iced tea. Okay?
Unsweetened.
I drink a lot of tea, but all it seems like y'all consume over there is tea morning, noon, and night. So if you had to put it in ounces, they use ounces? Liters.
No, it's liters.
How many liters of tea do you
Half
think you go through in a
milliliters.
day?
Oh, I'll just do it by how many mugs of tea that I have, because I can count it by mugs.
How many mugs?
So this is my daytime mug. It's my stonks mug. So I've got my daytime stonks mug.
Okay.
Nice.
I think I've had 4 of these before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I break for a bit to have some kombucha because I'm a kombucha wanker now. I really like kombucha.
Yeah.
Kombucha wanker.
And then in the evening I might have another 5 or 6.
Holy
Wow.
shnikes.
That is
So about
impressive.
What are
10
the
mugs.
prostate issues like in like kidney stones? Isn't that like isn't it?
I mean, 10 mugs a
Clear
day.
enough.
I mean, you know, Paul and I are not young. We're running to the toilet quite a
Oh.
lot in the middle of the night. So that's
sounds
our life
familiar.
now. Bad knees and trips to the bog.
Uh-huh.
So,
That's what you
That's
call
our
a
life.
bathroom? A bog?
well,
Bog.
I
only amongst
love
maybe
that.
Scottish people, because when I say it down here, I don't think people quite understand. But one of our Scottish friends once called it the bog shed. I'm off to the bog shed.
Oh.
Like, I'm off to
Oh,
the
that's our
toilet.
new name. You get a framed, like you go to like a Michaels or something, and not the sad song, the art store, and you put up like a thing that says a bog shed right above the bathroom. And here's why I love calling a bathroom a bog, is because it reminds me of the classic Labyrinth where they say the bog of eternal stench. So if you get out of there and you're like, whoa, don't go in there, it's the bog of eternal stench, it means that, you know, Ken's probably walking out of there with a newspaper.
Is the bog of eternal stench where the horse died?
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
where the? Yeah, I mean, you do feel sad when you enter.
No, for
so
sure.
I mean, like, I think the bog of eternal stench is probably quite appropriate. But I've never heard anyone call it a bog. down here, but I call it the bog or the bog
like
shed.
I think we'll accept bog.
I think we
like
should
We'll
call
live
it
that.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
live
gonna put a
that.
sign on our bathroom in here, Claire. We're calling it the bog shed, brought to you by Claire Lim.
There you go.
Hey, Kaika, do they have another word for like toilet in Hawaii?
No.
He doesn't want to talk to me because now he's just thinking about Tetris.
He's
Yeah, he's
spoken.
got a
to
rival.
Him and I are now at odds.
Yeah.
Got a rival,
Yeah,
Claire.
Toilet paper is called doo-doo paper.
Doo-doo paper.
That's
yeah,
different.
We learned that from freaking Sarah Marshall, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was fact. I thought that was just a
Just a
Drawing
thing.
doo-doo paper.
yeah. Okay.
Or bog roll. Bog
Bog
roll.
roll.
Bog
Holy
roll. Oh, that's
shit.
great.
Bog
It's
roll.
all. It's all.
Yeah.
there.
All right,
Yeah, bog roll.
Claire, we asked you to tweet out and give us some good news,
Yeah.
all the way from your Twitter. So why don't you give us a couple tweets, and then we've got a special going away present for Mark Ellis.
Oh, do we?
Am
oh,
I going
right,
away?
okay.
No.
Is this my last show?
Oh, right, okay. Where are you going, Mark? Are you going on a big long trip?
I don't know. Apparently they're packing me up and sending me to boarding school,
Claire,
Claire.
you know what
I
I'm
may be going to
talking
see
about.
Dave and Sandy sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Josh. I think I know what you're talking
Yep,
about.
yep.
I've prepared. Okay, so this one's from Mark Mackay 82. And he says, I reached out to old friends who I had not contacted in years, and it was fantastic to catch up with them. It's important to remember that good friends don't need to be in your pocket the whole time, but when you do reach out, it's like you never went anywhere, which I thought was very sweet.
Very
There you
sweet.
go.
Because I have not caught up with any old friends in the last 12 months. I'm really bad at communicating with people. I'm good with work,
Right.
but I'm really bad in terms of if you're not on the internet. Like a lot of my friends have families. They're not on the internet. They're not on Discord where I live. They don't watch Twitch. They're not on Twitter. They're not on Instagram. So I've kind of I'm like, oh well. So my life is like quite different now. What about you guys? Have you kept up with people a lot in this time?
Not at all. No, I mean, I have a text chain that I'm on with my college buddies, and I'm on another one with my high school friends. But, like, I have pals out here, and they do, like, a weekly Zoom,
No.
like, for brunch, and they always invite me, and they're like, hey, do you want to come to... And I'm like, no.
No,
I
that's-
don't. I don't want to.
I'll send. I'll have like a rotating list of texts to
Yeah.
people, like checking in. But we're all kind of, figuring this out. So I'm not holding against them if they don't reach out to me, and vice versa. Other than that, I've muted or blocked 90% of the people I work with in this industry, anyways, online. So it's all right.
Yeah, including Mark and Josh.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't heard back from Ken in quite some time.
Quite some time.
Yeah.
If
No,
we didn't have
I'm
this.
quite. I don't know. I'm quite sort of. Because work takes, and also the Zoom thing, because I'm on camera all day long for Twitch,
Right.
and also other things that I do. If I've got to like film a thing or do a junket or whatever, the last thing that I want to do is be on camera again when I
Yeah.
don't have to be on camera.
Yep.
And I've sort of started to explain that to my friends, and they get it. They get it. But it's just tiring for me to like be like this again for a couple of hours. I just don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? So
Think about it like
yeah.
this, Claire, though. Think about it like this, is when this is all over and they can actually see you in person, the Claire Lim arrival will be legendary. And
Or really disappointing.
What?
Oh. Like, oh.
don't wait. This is the positivity report, Claire. It's going to be
Oh,
legendary.
I mean, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. I was kind of going for a Ross from Friends. Hi. That's what it'll end up being. I've got another tweet here.
Rip it.
From Grave Gamer, who is part of the Wee Squad, is
Wee
part of my
Squad.
community. Wee Squad strong. Grave Gamer says, I got my creative madman sleep schedule back in order, and I did an awesome job of getting content together so I can get better about wholesome posting my broadcast art from and reach new eyes. Oh, okay, Grave. Ooh. Watching Mortal Kombat with my community and playing the new Resi 8 demo is an added bonus. So
Okay.
Grave Gamer's a content creator, so he's keeping busy.
There you go.
It's great.
See? Stay
productivity.
busy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also reminded me
Have
of...
you seen the new Mortal Kombat
Not
movie? Sorry
yet.
to...
No,
No.
we're all anticipating it, Claire. We were talking
over
about
here!
our favorite character. Do you have a favorite character? If I put you in front of Mortal Kombat, what character are you selecting?
Oh, Scheiße.
Ooh, that's a good German word.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I speak German.
Aye.
I do. Ich spreche Deutsch, but it's been a long time. I studied at university.
Yeah.
Schnell,
okay,
Schnell.
I quite like Kano because he's a bit of an arse.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kano. I like Raiden as well.
That's Ken.
Uh,
Ken's Raiden.
I like
Sha-
Raiden. And the Mortal Kombat movie, I have to say, because I
Fine.
interviewed those guys
Yeah.
a couple of weeks back, and they are so sweet. And if you just want a fun movie, it's really fun, like super fun. So
I can't wait.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I won't say anything else about it. I'm not allowed to say anything else about it. So yeah, just watch it and let me know what you think.
Okay.
For sure.
I have a dad joke.
Oh, hit it.
Oh.
What
Oh, shit.
is
Okay.
Claire Lim's favorite video game system?
What is it?
Nintendo Wii.
Oh,
man.
Boom! Hit it!
Thank you.
Look, Mark, I like you. You're a good guy, but this is the end of the road for us. I'm sorry.
Ah,
That
Send
was
it-
a strong 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10.
pull the sword out as I congratulate Paul.
Claire,
Little
send,
something- little
send
something for
Mark
the effort.
out on a good note, will you?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Sandy can't wait to hang.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Okay, you ready?
Oh, hi. Hi, Mark. Oh, you better gulp that down quick. I like a big gulp. Anyway, hi, Thirsty Tina here. I'm sure you're all very aware of me by now. Hello, chat. How are you doing? Anyway, I got a quote for you guys.
Mark Riley.
Some inspiration from the loins of Tina. If they say achieving the thirst is impossible, it's impossible for them, not you. Oh!
It's actually pretty
I
good
got another
advice.
thing, which was this thing. I wanted
Pretty
to
good advice. Oh, she's a meatball. She is
Oh,
now
Claire's
a
a
meatball.
meatball. When you're here, your
hello.
family.
How you doing? I just thought I'd stop by to say hello, and it's nice to see you. To see you nice, that's an old phrase from a TV show. But anyway, nice to see you. My name's Meatball. Don't have a proper name yet. I come in all shapes and sizes, vegan, veggie, meat, lamb, whatever you want. Nice to see you. Hello, Josh. Hello, Ken. Well done. Ken, somebody's getting married to Ken, isn't that? Congratulations,
Oh,
Ken.
thank you, Meatball.
Meatball.
Thank you.
Well
Sweet
done.
Meatball.
Oh, that's brilliant. It's good to see that ring on your big old finger there.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
he's
a
got his
good
rating
one.
finger.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Claire.
Thank you, Meatball.
Love you, Meatball. Love you, Tina. Love you, Claire. Claire, thanks for taking the time. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
We love you, or I love you. I'll see you guys later.
Love you,
Take
Claire.
care.
You're the best,
Bye.
Claire. See you soon, Dave and Sandy.
Dave and Sandy.
David Sandy.
And
Okay.
Mark.
Kaika, are you ready? Is Mark ready? Is the question.
What's going on?
Here we
Are
go.
Are we firing?
Wait a
Mark?
minute.
It's time for weather.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now
Gotcha.
the weather with
Oh,
Josh
okay.
Macuga.
Yo, weather for this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yo, weather for this.
Can't find a weatherman.
Can't-
Can't
This is like
find
that,
a weatherman.
Okay,
Can't
so
find a
Kaika's been friendly
weatherman.
enough to turn the monitor around, Mark, so I can look at the people instead of looking over there or looking over here. So let's go on to, hey, listen, if you want me to go to your town, throw in a super chat in there or a Streamlab, and I'll go over to your town and do the weather. But right now, let's go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where apparently it snowed on Thursday.
Wow.
Let's check out the weather in Pittsburgh. Look at lovely Pittsburgh. If you zoom in close enough, I bet you can get to Upper St. Clair, Pennsylvania. I can't see it.
I see Moon Township party at Moon Township.
Nope, Moon Township's where John Macuga's car dealerships are. There you go.
Oh, I was going to go to McKeesport to pick up a John
McKeesport?
Macuga Honda.
You know who's from McKeesport?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Come on, you're gonna
Dan
get there.
Marino,
Nope.
Arnold Palmer.
LeVar Arrington.
Oh,
Morning,
all
McKeesport.
right.
Up the hills.
Yes.
I can't really see. I can't see that monitor that far.
Oh, is that New Kensington?
New Kensington?
New
AKA
Kensington.
New Ken. Listen, this is the three rivers right here. You got the Allegheny, the Monongahela, and the Ohio River. Heck of a time here in Pittsburgh this weekend. Listen, if you're going out anywhere in Pittsburgh, please be safe. If you're all vaxxed up, make sure you don't spit in each other's mouths again. Can't do that. Okay? The Pittsburgh Pirates already out of the playoffs, but I think all of us can agree that one day, the Pirates might sniff out of last place. Mark, am I right?
Is that Oakmont? Is in the Oakmont that Johnny Miller dominated and never lets anybody forget about it?
That is, Mark. That is Oakmont Golf Club, a heck of a golf course there in Western Pennsylvania. Mark, can you give me a couple quarterbacks that people might not know are from the Western Pennsylvania area?
People may not know this because he made his career down south in the beach. Miami Dolphin Dan Marino,
Boom, there you
originally
go.
from Pittsburgh. How about Joe Willie Broadway Name it.
He's from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. That's where my dad's from. I believe that would be right around here in this area of southwestern Pennsylvania, near the Ohio border.
And last but not least, he looks a little too weird to be a franchise quarterback, but he was productive nonetheless. Kerry Collins.
Oh, Kerry Cocktail, I
Kerry
believe,
Collins.
from the eastern side of the state, over near Penn State. Altoona, I believe, is where Kerry Cocktail was from.
That is incorrect. We were
Kerry
looking for
Cocktail.
Sewickley.
Kerry Cocktail's from Sewickley?
I have no idea.
Get the hell out of
No,
here.
I literally just saw the tie on. and I
Sewickley,
wanted to
a
say
very posh area.
It
in
sounds
Pittsburgh.
like it. There's probably a wood ranch in Sewickley.
No, they're not allows barbecues in Sewickley, man.
Oh.
Only posh places where they put little things on toast.
We have a melting pot.
Now let's zoom out. Let's go to Mark Ellis's corner of
Yeah,
the world.
give me
Let's
some
go to
Virginia.
Virginia. Lovely state of the union. Let's give a shout out to Fredericksburg, Virginia, and of course everybody's favorite city, Williamsburg.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've got the accents now, Ken.
Get in there, zoom
it's
in
old-timey.
like you're examining a prostate. Get in there,
Well, you
all
got-
over Virginia.
You got that's just the big name of Virginia. It's hard for me to see both monitors. One, I can't see that far, and two, Mark Riley's blocking the other one.
Yeah,
I
you
see-
wanna go
I
a
don't-
little
No,
south.
I'm kidding, Mark. I'm kidding. You stay where you are. Mark, Ellis, I believe right here this is the Potomac River that's going around here. This is the Potomac.
You got to go a little more east to get to the Potomac.
Is this the Chesapeake Bay? Is this the
You are
Chesapeake
looking
watershed
for
up
the
here?
Chesapeake Bay. You're about to get to the Chesapeake
Farmville.
Bay.
Oh, keep going.
If you-
There's an actual
keep-
Farmville?
there's- Yeah, there is an actual Farmville.
Oh.
There's everything. So there you're going to find the bay. Your head's in the bay.
Heads in the bay.
Heads in the
Heads
bay.
That's
Yep.
the Chesapeake Bay watershed. Great crabs, Mark. Am I right? Great
If
crabs?
you enjoy that sort of thing, have at it.
Mark, do
and
you-
you are currently, your shoulder is right next to Smithfield.
Ooh.
Very famous for some of the best ham.
Ham.
You'll
Smithfield
ever
ham.
find.
Go on this weekend. Enjoy the weather in the Chesapeake Bay area and hit what?
We have super chats for more.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some super chats. What do you guys want to see? Where are we going? You got to tell me.
We're going to Bladel, Netherlands.
Oh, Bladel, Netherlands.
Okay.
The Dutch. I will do my German accent. So perhaps we will go to the Netherlands. We will go to Bladel. And Bladel.
What are your
is-
shoes made of?
My shoes are made of wood, clearly, Mark.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So is it made of wood and they're made of tulips? Because the Netherlands is famous for the tulips.
I did not know that.
And yes, I think it's tulips or maybe it's lilies.
I believe you're
it's
thinking of
tulips.
weed.
Doing a pretty good job of finding this blind,
Is
but
it-
we're gonna have to zoom in a
So
little.
you're gonna have to
bit,
zoom into Bladel. Bladel?
Bladel
Hello,
Township.
Bladel? Well, these are all the highways there in the
Nottingham,
Netherlands, right?
Amsterdam.
We've got Grunken.
Look at all of these fun towns to
These
say.
are lovely. I mean, here we are. This is the capital
So
of
then,
Netherlands here.
Rotterdam.
Everyone believes in a
Well,
kike in chat.
There's
They're-
Amsterdam right there. There's all the lovely. It's on the it's near the Belgian border. I was told.
Look
It's
at that one
Bladel.
place called The Hague.
The
Yeah,
Hague is in.
The
That's in
Hague.
Brussels, Belgium.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we went
Yeah.
down to Antwerp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Antwerp is where all the diamonds are, Mark.
Lower.
Everybody knows that's where the diamonds are.
Anka says lower.
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 You keep on going. Is it Bladel?
Bergen.
Also,
Bergen.
men, this is how you
Hostels?
learn. Listen, lower.
It's go-
Lower.
It's got to zoom in a little harder.
Oh, Brussels. That's where Jean-Claude Van Damme's
Yes,
from.
that's where his muscles were born.
Muscles are from
That's
Brussels.
lovely. It's this time of year. Now, if you look here, this is this waterway right here, Mark. It's
Down
called the
and left a
Hirschfeld.
bit. Saying down.
Oh,
Bladel!
there it is. There's Bladel. Oh, welcome to Bladel. We are a town. We love everybody, and Uncle lives here.
Well, look at that nice little circle.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at this.
What's the
town's-
weather in that circle like,
Yeah,
Josh?
well, here's what the thing this weekend, Ken,
Yeah.
is the weather is supposed to be fantastic. So you can do full loops around the circle. This is called the Bladel Bend.
the Bladel
It's a
Bend.
Bladel Bend. Now, here's what happened. There's a big festival this weekend. Now, everybody has to wear a mask still, okay? But yeah, when you go to the Bladel Circle, it's lovely this time of year. And they are very famous. Mark was talking about Smithton ham. What Bladel is famous for is their bloodberries. Now, you're thinking, what are bloodberries? They're just really juicy raspberries.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
well, but
delicious.
the
And
blood
I'd also like
berries.
to point out
Blood.
that this Bladel Circle is also the Rebellion logo.
Oh,
it is.
There it is.
it is.
They hate the Empire, but they're very excited for this weekend. There's so much positivity in Bladel right now. Anke van Doren, the lovely Anke van Doren, she lives right about here, I think, or over here. Maybe perhaps.
Where's
over here.
Annika Sorenstam from, Josh?
Annika Sorenstam is from Sweden, Mark. She is up north. So if you go to Sweden, it's up there. I think that's.
Where the
Okay.
Van Halen's from?
Van Halen is from Germany. They're they're from Liechtenstein. No, they're from.
Looking for Amsterdam.
Oh, the Van Halens are from Amsterdam, of course. I knew this as well. Do we have other super chats of
Yeah,
places
we
we'd
got
like to go to?
Union Grove, Wisconsin.
Oh, let's go to Union Grove,
John
Wisconsin.
G. Union Grove,
Hey,
Wisconsin.
Mark, that's you
Union
gotta
Grove,
go to
Wisconsin.
this time of year, okay? Because here's the thing: it's in as Mark Riley knows really well because he's a big cheese guy.
Oh,
Big cheese
Big
guy, that
cheese
Riley.
guy.
Eats
What's
it
the
up
town
like a
in
badger.
Wisconsin called again?
Union Grove.
Union Grove, Wisconsin. Now they're known for their Union Grove cheddar. Now, why it's different than other cheddars, okay, is that
It's sharp.
Union Grove cheddar is it's hung 24 days in a row from a grove of trees there in Wisconsin.
You hang the cheddar.
You hang the cheddar,
Wow.
and then it makes Mark. Let me tell you a little secret. It makes some of the best grilled cheeses you ever got. Okay. We find Union Grove.
So we're I found it. There you go. There you go.
There it is.
Union
There it
Grove. Look at
is.
that bad
I
boy.
love
There's
I
Union
love
Grove.
maps, so I'm legitimately just like search.
Look
This is what I
at
do
the
at
map.
home.
All right, now down here, the weather
I just
over
like
here.
scrolling really
What's
tight
the
and
name of
then
this park,
seeing
Ken?
what
Tell
restaurants
me the name of this
are
park.
near
I can't see that far. What's the name of this
That's,
park?
That is
uh,
the
Ra-
Racine County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
Racine, which is who?
That's the Racine League of Their Own.
That is
come on,
who
come on.
Racine
Come on.
Peaches?
Kit played
Kit
for.
played
Kit
for
got
the-
traded.
Kit got traded to Racine after she left the Rockford Peaches.
The Rockford Peaches.
Everybody
That's
knows.
right.
But
There
here's
you
the
go.
thing.
Hey, the Racine Bells?
Racine
Bells.
Bells.
That's
I think
it.
that's
That's
right.
it. Good
Now the
job.
Racine Fairgrounds. I'm not sure if you are know this, but
Yeah.
Racine Fairgrounds is the first ever go-kart track. Was built at the Racine Fairgrounds. Weather fantastic this weekend for a little positivity kart action. You get in there, get your go-karts going, zoom around the fairgrounds because next week the Renaissance Fair comes in, and once the Renaissance Fair comes in, that's when the neighborhood really goes.
Oh
to
yeah,
shit.
that's when we
Yes.
get to talk like this again.
oh,
for the,
it's
for
lovely.
the Ren Fair with cheddar shop cheese.
All right, we've got 3 more cities we will
more.
go to. Where else are we
more.
going, Ken?
Temple, Texas. Jenny
Temple,
Lawson wants us to go to
Texas.
Temple, Texas.
Look, there's some weather coming up here. It's
Go
heading
to
on
the
down to Temple,
temple and
Texas.
we're
Heading on down to Temple,
gonna
Texas.
get
Now, don't get confused between
married.
Temple, Texas and Temple, Texas.
It's a
Everybody knows
big
all the
state.
pimples are in Temple, but all the pimples are in Temple.
It's a big
There it is.
nailed
You,
it.
you had it. You had it. Your fingers right there. There
Temple,
it is.
Texas.
Good job.
Boom shakalaka. Doesn't look like much weather's coming in, but look at this body of water over here in Temple, Texas. I think there's a golf course around it. Is that a golf
That
course?
smells like a golf
It's
course.
a golf course. That's the Temple International Golf Club, home to Gary Woodland and
Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas, Derek Thomas.
Brooks Koepka.
Brooks Koepka.
Let's try to keep it to golfers, Josh.
Sorry, my bad. Henrik Stenson has played at the Temple International Golf Club.
Fuzzy Zeller has a statue.
He does. Fuzzy Zeller, a famous statue. Ken is standing up to fix his underwear. You guys can't see it off camera.
my back.
But this is Temple, Texas, a gorgeous town. Listen, if you're going to the Temple this weekend, put it up. It's Temple, Texas.
And Temple, Texas, not one but 2 quality hospitals, and you should see those softball games.
Ooh, Temple, Texas. Where are we going to next, Ken?
Will McLean wants us to go to Florence, South Carolina.
Oh, gorgeous Florence,
Yeah.
South Carolina, or as they call it in Italy, Firenze. Firenze,
right.
South Carolina, or Florence, known for their what, Mark?
Bill Murray sightings.
Boom and
Oh,
steak
Ikaika
Florence.
got there fast. He got there
That's
fast.
right. Florence, South Carolina. Ikaika is getting so good. Here we go.
Oh,
Look
that's a
down
good
here.
hospital
Some
right
great
there.
parks over here. You got Landmark Woods. Ken, you know what happens in Landmark Woods?
Oh, they definitely, it's a forest of trademarks.
That's
Forest of
where
Trademarks.
you see a
Let's go.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You can also bring your Land's
If you have a
End
pot
catalog there to Landmark Woods. Boom
Great
shakalaka.
documentary.
Got great coats. All right, where to next? Ikaika.
Right. Galen Shumway wants us to go to Chester, Maine.
Chester, Maine.
Chester,
I've never
Maine.
been to Maine, but
Oh
we-
boy, you're missing
Oh,
some
God,
quality
Mac.
college stand-up opportunities
Mac.
if you've never been to Maine.
let me tell you a little something about Maine.
Oh,
okay?
there's Lincoln up there. We got we
Lincoln,
got our own Augusta.
Bowdoin, Augusta, Maine. Okay. Where are we going in Maine here again, Ken?
We are going
Look
to.
at all that water in
Sorry, we
Maine.
got a
Look at how
lot
much
coming in
water's
here.
up there.
This is Chester, Maine. Chester, Maine.
Chester,
And then we
Maine.
got 3 more after that, and we'll.
Holy
Just
shnikes.
to Maine.
This was a good idea until people started sending in
They
texts.
really
Let me
are
tell you about it.
crushing.
Mark, listen, up here in Chester, Maine, what they don't tell you about Chester, Maine, okay, is that if you name Chester, you never have to pay taxes. So there's so many Chesters that live in Chester, Maine, that like they ran out of phone numbers.
Yeah, that's why the full name of Chester, as it says in the King James Bible, is Chestolomew. And
telling me.
it was originally given to men who would grow into having a sort of a girthy barrel chest, or as it's
right.
now known, a dad bod.
Dad boy.
Dad bod.
Where you go?
Mark. Is that Chester?
Chester, Maine?
Where's Oh, there it is. Look, there it is. Chester, Maine, right here off the 96. What freeway is that? What road is this?
What
road?
interstate? Is
You
that
got
the
to take
interstate?
the 2, and then you hit the 140.
Oh, that's the 160. Everybody knows, Mike. You know what happened on the 160?
It used to be the 114. On the 116
Yeah.
is where somebody hit a goat, and the goat ended up walking off on 2 haunches, and that's where the legend of Goat Man was born.
Goat Man, and of course his name was Chester.
Rick.
That's right.
Oh, I thought it was
You come
Rick.
on, Mark. This is a joke. It's a callback.
Thought it was-
What are you working at a gas station in Brawley?
Is
You
this guy a
son of-
comic or a weatherman?
I mean, for crying out loud. All right, where else are we going?
Ranger
What's-
Donald wants us to go to Shamokin, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Shamokin! Shamokin! Come
Had
on,
to,
guys.
had
That
to.
was a pretty good one.
He
Okay.
is.
Here we go.
Nailed it.
We're going to Shamokin, Pennsylvania. I believe it's on the eastern side of the state, as Ranger Donald has sent us some hostess
Yeah,
cakes
it's
for
near
some tasty
Newcastle.
cakes.
It's not too far from Newcastle, where I am a DJ every Saturday
Newcastle's in
morning.
western Pennsylvania, I believe. Ken.
Isn't it? I don't know.
Shamokin, I
don't
believe,
know.
is maybe towards a Lancaster area. As Ikaika is just, he's clicking. He's
clicking.
moving.
He's
clicking.
clicking.
He's
moving.
moving.
He's clicking. He's moving.
Mark, what is your favorite part of the Mask movies where Shamokin, Pennsylvania was named after?
Oh, I got to
Shamokin.
say, I like that Stanley Ipkiss, but he's got that cute little pup, and he puts on that Loki mask.
Oh, the Loki mask.
Look out, a yellow suit. He's robbing banks like he's from our Charlestown.
Oh, Charlestown, Mass. Nothing quite like the town. I love that movie. Are we here? Are we? Oh, we're
we're
in
in
Shamokin.
Shamokin.
Okay, now the weather this weekend in Shamokin, Ken, I believe is
Mm-hmm.
Shamokin.
No, it's
The
going to be
fog.
hot.
It's going to be hot, Mark. It's going to be. No. See, are we in the western side of the? Where in the state are we? Zoom out a little bit. Are we in the central part of the state? I don't know where Shamokin is. Ranger Donald, chime in. What are we close to here? What's going on?
I'm not going to ditch the Boston
Caramel?
accent until
No.
we get to Pennsylvania Dutch
Until you
country.
get back to Corson.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yep. Well, listen.
You know, Ken, eventually Josh is going to have to get out of his room and make real friends.
How dare you, sir? All right, we got one more town. Because, like, here's the thing. You go down Shamokin, Pennsylvania, or if it's on the east side of the state, you know,
Okay.
you drink your water and your Reed's Town, your water ice.
Wooder,
This is
like
Wooder.
how Kate Winslet
Great
pronounces
way.
Yeah,
it
dude, in Mayor of Easttown.
the mayor of Easttown.
All right,
Water.
next
What
we
a
go.
fun, happy
Haskell,
show that is.
Haskell 420 says, let's go to Long Island, Northport, New York.
Eddie.
Northport, New York.
Then he go.
Funnily enough, you know, Northport is in the southern part of the state.
He
In the
says,
southern
look
part
at
of
the
Long Island.
top middle of the map, zoom in and see Eaton's Neck. To the right of that, Crab Meadow Golf Course, and I'm next to that. Eddie has given us his address.
All right.
Type it in. Put it on the table. Nothing quite like a good trip to Long Island, New York. Okay.
Here we go.
Here-
All
you know
right.
who else is here? Eric Strifla. And of course, Jake Baldino. Jake
Baldins.
Baldino and his lovely wife, Amanda Baldino. I officiated their wedding. They're fantastic people. His family, the Soda Santis is Amanda's family, and the Baldino clan. Mrs. Baldino, still a little, I don't know about that, Josh Macuga.
Soda Santi is a great last name.
Soda
Soda
and
Santi,
I'll tell
yeah.
you what, Richie and Rich Soda Santi own an incredible body shop. They do high-end custom truck builds. And Rich Soda Santi would not take off his hat at the Amanda
No.
and Jake wedding. And Mrs. Soda Santi, not happy.
Oh, not happy.
Not happy about it.
All right, there's the
Yeah,
Crab
there's
Meadow
Crab
Golf
Meadow
Course,
Golf
Mark.
Course.
Okay, listen.
A lot of sand,
Eddie's looking at that right
a lot
now.
of traps.
Do you know what happens here at Crab Meadow?
At
night?
Crab Meadow, that's where after the sun goes down and the moon is full, the crabs actually become sentient and they play a round of golf, and they're not bad.
The clock strikes midnight.
Yeah.
Crab people.
The
No,
crabs come
the
out
crabs
to
come
play.
out, and you can capture the crabs, like capture the flag, and you
Yeah.
can have them for dinner the next day.
love that
Because
game.
everybody knows Crab Meadow crabs, you can't have the same night. You got to let them sit a little bit, put them on ice, then you boil them. Boom,
All right.
shakalaka, little Old Bay seasoning and some lemon.
Final one, Joshy.
Okay.
Laserbolt wants us to go to Ludington, Michigan, voted top 10 beach in the country
Whoa!
by Playboy magazine.
Oh,
Already.
Ludington! Look at, we got to go. Can we do a show in Ludington, Michigan? Look at good old. Now, I have a
Bay.
family member we call Lud. His last name is Ludwig. He's married to my aunt Vicky. But Ludington, no relation. I can't. We got to hit the beach here. What is that on Lake Michigan?
It's not going to be a beach that you're going to get a lot of sun at.
What? What?
It's going to be very cold.
Ooh.
It's going to be very cloudy.
Well,
I
let me
did
tell you.
stand up at the Comedy Post in Kalamazoo. Drunkest crowds I've ever been in front of.
There you
Everybody knows. And when you go to
Ludington State
Kalamazoo, you
Park.
get drunk as a kazoo. It's the only instrument you can just hum into. But everybody knows Ludington Beach. Now, right here, see this little loop right here, Ken?
Yeah,
This is the public parking structure here.
That is.
It is never totally full. You just got to get there early so
Nah,
you get the best
nah,
spot.
It's
that's
the
an
eye.
almond. That's an somebody
bloody
dropped an
almond.
almond, and your Hawaiian hunk guy zoomed in too far,
Yeah.
and now we're looking at a goddamn almond.
No,
instead
Mike,
of you
it's the
telling me if
beach.
it's going to be raining in Dorchester.
In Michigan, you go to Ludington Beach. I'll tell you what. If you got a healthy ass prostate,
Yeah.
if you got a friggin' healthy prostate,
Take it to the
you
beach.
go to Ludington
Yeah,
Beach
Ludington.
and you tell everybody about it because.
Taking it to the beach.
And that's how we end. Thank you all for tuning into the weather. We'll be back in a Friday or two. Who knows?
Taking it to the
Thank you for all the
beach.
super chats. I'm Josh Macuga, your local international weatherman.
He did it. That's fun. A lot of people love it. It's that thing when you're like, hey, that's my house. I think it's kind of fun.
Boom.
At what point are they enabling him? And at what point are they lying about where they are because they just want to see the young man sweat? And really,
Yeah,
Ikaika
they're
doing
making
a
him
lot
work.
of work over there too.
I really want to say, yeah, Ikaika did some great map work there. You
Yeah.
know, as
Look
an-
at how happy he is. Just to be done with it. How do you feel,
Not
Josh?
see that
Are you
coming.
exhausted?
Mark, let me tell you something. There was an old Pittsburgh weatherman named Joe DiNardo, and I've always wanted to be Joe DiNardo. The Joe DiNardo 2000 weather forecast. But he smoked a lot of cigarettes, and he had a thick Pittsburgh accent. Tune in to Joe DiNardo's forecast Friday at 6 and 11:30 on WTAE Pittsburgh.
All right, well, we should do a poll to close out the show then, Ken. Who do you think exerted more physical stress doing their activity? Was it Josh doing the weather, or was it Josh's wife lugging the brown couch out to the curb by herself?
No, that Amanda didn't feel that. She was so happy. She had got that mom strength. She grabbed that couch with one hand
Yeah.
and just threw it out there like she was in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I feel like if Josh was
She hated
home,
that
she
couch
wouldn't
so
let.
much.
I don't think she'd let Josh ever touch the couch. I think Amanda is like, I need to have this. That is her Office Space copy machine.
So here's what happened. Amanda puts a bulk item pickup comes on Thursday to pick it up. So we put it out on Thursday or Wednesday because we got the new couch.
That was Ken's nickname in high school, by the way.
Bulk item
Bulk
pickup.
item
Bulk item
pickup.
pick-
Yeah.
It's a hot name.
Yeah.
So
every time Ken turns a corner in the hallway,
bulk
beep,
item.
beep, beep.
Here comes a bulk item. He is one sexy bulk item.
That's just because I ate a lot of burritos.
Oh, we love Ken.
So I went out. I had to break down a bunch of boxes. I had to break down so many boxes this week. It's insane. And I got I got a blister on my finger from breaking
Oh,
down boxes.
that's a live one. Put
Okay.
some cryotherapy
No, it's
ice
actually
on that.
it's actually getting kind because I'm gonna go to the driving range this weekend. Anyway, maybe play some golf. I don't
It
know.
might not be healthy for the listeners.
I'm just gonna tape it up.
Tape it up. Put some duct tape on it.
No,
Tape it.
no,
Put
you're
some duct
down.
tape on it.
We're putting you down for 3 months.
Fuck couch.
So for couch. So I went out and I was breaking down boxes, and the couch was sitting out there, and I noticed that somebody had taken some of the cushions, but not any of the couch.
Sure.
Which is an interesting take. Okay.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
so I. You know,
Trash
what, I thought
cushions.
to myself, I don't want anybody to ever have this couch again. This couch retires with me. So I took the knife that I was breaking down the boxes with, and I just
Josh
stabbed it a bunch of times.
Macuga.
That's
You
just
stabbed
I
the
stabbed
couch.
it.
serial killer like.
No, listen.
And I respect it.
Thanks, Ken.
You could put baseball stitching on it if
Yeah.
you were the new owner of the couch and
Yeah.
kind of like jazz it up a little. Like, hey, I'm a
Yeah.
baseball fan. It's in my cave. I like baseball. It's stitched up like a baseball. Yay. Or like a football. Yeah, laces.
Football.
Laces.
Thank you all for watching. Let's do some videos that make me smile and let Mark go because he's got to go to a.
You got to go
cottage
write
chamber.
a script for RoboCop versus Terminator.
Ooh.
Who wins? Who wins? Who wins?
RoboCop.
Who wins?
Terminator.
Terminator. For me.
Terminator.
Terminator.
God,
All right.
what
Here
an
we go. Watch
average-looking
this.
man.
This is me in the bathroom. Ready? Wait, you can turn up the volume. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah?
Oh, that feels. Okay?
You're almost done pooping?
Yeah, but it feels good.
Yep.
Yeah?
Does it feel good when you poop? It feels so good.
Yeah, I guess.
It feels good. Feels good for me.
Yeah?
Oh, that feels.
Come on, that's a
He's
pretty
right.
good video.
Okay.
The dad is
Yeah,
underselling how
pretty
good
good.
it feels to poop
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're an adult.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's
It's
fantastic.
my favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
I eat just to poop.
Really enjoy it. Yeah.
That's
Let's
crazy.
go to the next one,
That's
Ikaika.
funny.
Okay, watch this. That's not a cutaway.
Right.
I
yeah.
saw this.
Did you
Saw
see
this.
this?
I
Yeah.
saw this, yeah.
Holy cow.
Who is it? He's a baseball guy.
he's a
He
he's a-
used to play, right?
Yeah. Do the sound real quick, Ikaika. Watch this.
I don't know who it is.
Pitch. Coming right back at us.
That's how you do it.
Sorry, I keep hitting you today.
That guy is
Wow.
never gonna have to buy a beer
Ever.
in that town.
No,
ever
Ever
again.
again. I miss like minor league baseball games are so effing fun to go to.
Well, that's college, right?
Yeah. Oh, that is college. You're right. That's Big
Yeah.
12 right there. Big 12 baseball.
He didn't even
Oh, that's right. Metal bat. We should have heard that.
Yeah, that ding.
Ding.
clink.
Oh, let's do
You
the
ever
next one
caught a
again?
baseball like that with
No,
your bare hand?
I wanted. My life goal besides a hole in one. All right, look at this dude. They don't know what he's looking at, but look at his shadow. You got.
Oh,
Look at his
Oh,
shadow.
yeah.
Oh, he's a turtle.
He's a turtle.
Turtle.
Come on, look at him.
Oh, that's great.
This woman walks by like, "What's going on here? What are
Yeah,
you doing?"
That's
it's like
great.
Just look at the shadow
That's some
and
great art.
enjoy.
Right? It's good shadow art.
Shadow art. We should go outside and see what shadows we can make.
Oh, come on.
I love that.
I've always been a big shadow
Some
art
good
guy.
That's skills. I can't do that stuff. I
Come
can't even
on.
comprehend it.
So good.
For videos make you smile next week. I'll see if I can dig up the time I was at a Florida sanctuary. Saw 3 giant tortoises having a threesome.
A little free banger.
Yeah, 2 of them were going at it, and then the other one was like, "Well, I'm not going to be the odd man out of this." And just got right on top of the other 2 and just started going to town. It was like a turtle triple decker, and it was maybe the best moment of my life.
That's how
You
Mark
are
Ellis
correct.
learned about hall passes in relationships.
All right, and we got one more.
Honey, I was
Rebecca?
wearing my shell.
Bless you. Bless
Aw.
you. You good?
Hey, I need that smile again.
Do it again.
Bless you.
Dog sneezes are hilarious.
You good?
Yeah, there we go.
Bless you.
That's amazing.
What a good dog.
And then last one. This is you, Josh, next year.
Okay.
Dog.
It is time.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny.
It is time.
Oh, that's good. Those are the kind of ones where it's like, I got some ideas for TikTok.
Uh-huh.
I'm just too lazy to execute them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a
It's lot.
classic.
You
I
gotta
just
edit.
did-
You gotta edit.
I really look at Twitter or this show for that matter as like the big leagues for TikTok. Like the actual TikTok app is the minor leagues, and then occasionally a gem will be dug up and it'll make it to Twitter or
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
or the Positivity Report, which is where I enjoy them. So really,
man.
I'm getting
That's
the
great.
best of TikTok.
Yeah, you're getting
I'm like the New York Yankees. I let somebody else grow them, and then I just pluck them when they're good.
That's it's always worked.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's always worked.
We have one more actually.
Oh,
Okay.
Just us. Hey, he's making a TikTok right now.
he's doing it.
This
Editing.
is an.
Okay.
Oh no,
Oh yeah. This did you? They made me watch.
I didn't
this.
watch the new Conjuring trailer. Good.
It's I don't know.
That day. That was not Arnie.
Oh, when he starts wiping his nose.
What an idiot.
But I can see things that your people can't. Something terrible happened here.
I love hearing the hope in his voice too, and he's like, "No, no, okay."
Yeah. Yeah.
Not an adversary to be taken lightly.
I gotta watch this trailer. Oh boy.
I don't.
All right, we got one more good scare. There it is.
I don't think Ed and Lorraine Warren got that much
Yeah.
high intensity action.
No, I think in real life they were putting the shit there to begin with. That's my conspiracy theory. Is you just
Yeah.
get Ed and Lorraine over to your house. Hey, this bad stuff. Yeah, we got something, and then Ed and Lorraine show up. Next thing you know, plates are flying all over the kitchen.
Yep.
Ah.
Exactly.
I'm like the guy. I'm like the cop in Ghostbusters. Like whatever's there, they must have put it there.
Yeah. I'm with you.
But these reactions actually make me want to see horror movies even more than I already do. So,
But not
you're
sit
actually,
by me.
Just by yourself.
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being Josh at it, that was like a 6.5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it one still messes me up. It's
Sure.
Me too.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's-
For different reasons.
We all float
Yes.
on, man.
Yes. I would rather have sat next to Pennywise.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Did you survive that one? I told the Rebecca M. Ford story to Drew and Sinead yesterday. They didn't know that story, and they were like, "Well, did she ever come on the show?" I'm like, "No, she blocked me on Twitter."
Yeah. Can go south really quick.
Yep.
Real fast.
Well, thank you all for being here. We appreciate all the love and support. Thanks for entertaining my weatherman fantasies every so often.
Hey, you're a great weatherman.
Good
You
bit.
moved successfully. You're in the new house.
Yep.
Ken's getting engaged,
Yep.
and I've never been happier.
Yeah. Mark Ellis, everybody. I still have 2 Coors Lights in my fridge waiting for you at the new house. And Ken, I've got some White Claws for you. Mark, I have a prostate exam ready for you, sir.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Any Kaika Shively, I've got some hunkiness, just some hunkiness waiting to happen. You guys are all invited anytime. I got to clear with Amanda first.
There you go. Take us out, Josh. Go ahead. Go
There
ahead.
you go. Today on Josh Brady doubleheader for 4 p.m. Pacific. We've got Luke Eldon and his girlfriend Lauren in the Battle of Britain. And then a doubleheader, the Shinedown Showdown Part 2. Eric Bass versus Zach Myers and another Josh Brady. It's the fastest game show on the internet. We'll see you around 4. We're going to go live on the Good People Association's Instagram around 3:30. Eric and Zach will be live on the Shinedown Instagram as well. Thank you all for tuning in with us all. What? Thank you. This is like, get home, get safe.
Founder event tonight.
Founder
Hello,
and the
friends.
drink up
Get
tonight
home,
after
get
Josh
safe.
Brady.
Good story
get
from
safe.
Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis says he's hosting at the Improv. Instead of get home safe, he just says get safe. And he walked off stage. Thank you all for tuning
long
in.
night.
A hell of a positivity report here on a Friday. We love you all so much. Remember, choose positivity, and it's an active choice. Thank you to Claire Lim. It's way easier to love than hate. We'll see you Monday.